Out of that vision, NVIDIA was born, a name inspired by the Latin word invidia, meaning envy. But more than just a name, it represented a bold mission to change how computers see and interact with the world. They had little funding, fierce competition from giants like Intel and 3DFX, and an uphill battle to prove themselves. But what set them apart was innovation, relentless ambition, and a belief in the impossible. In 1999, NVIDIA launched the GeForce 256, the world's first GPU, a term they coined themselves, standing for Graphics Processing Unit. This wasn't just a new product, it was the birth of an industry. For the first time, developers had the tools to create 3D environments, real-time lighting, and immersive visual effects in games that were previously unimaginable. But NVIDIA didn't stop at gaming. Over time, they realized that GPUs could be used for much more than rendering graphics. These chips could handle complex computations at speeds traditional CPUs couldn't. In 2006, NVIDIA launched CUDA, a programming platform that allowed developers, scientists, and researchers to use GPUs for high-performance computing. This became a turning point. Suddenly, NVIDIA's hardware was being used not just by gamers, but by scientists simulating molecules, physicists modeling the universe, and eventually, AI researchers training neural networks. CUDA made GPUs accessible beyond gaming, and in doing so, NVIDIA quietly became a computing powerhouse. The rise of artificial intelligence in the 2010s changed everything. Training deep learning models required enormous computational power, and GPUs were perfect for the task. NVIDIA's data center GPUs like the V100, A100, and later the H100, became essential for tech giants like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, and OpenAI. NVIDIA had transformed itself from a gaming hardware company to a global leader in AI and data center computing. During the COVID-19 pandemic, while many companies struggled, demand for AI, cloud computing, and gaming skyrocketed. NVIDIA was in the perfect position. In 2020, NVIDIA made a bold move to acquire ARM, a British chip design company whose architecture powers billions of devices. Although the deal was eventually blocked by regulators, it showed NVIDIA's ambition to expand beyond GPUs into the entire computing stack, from edge devices to supercomputers. At the heart of this journey is Jensen Huang, NVIDIA's county founder and CEO. Known for his black leather jacket and passionate keynote presentations, Huang is a rare blend of visionary, engineer, and storyteller. Under his leadership, NVIDIA has stayed true to its mission while constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Today, NVIDIA is at the forefront of some of the world's most transformative technologies: AI, robotics, autonomous vehicles, digital twins, the metaverse, and healthcare AI. Its platforms power everything from chatbots and self-driving cars to medical research and cinematic special effects. Yet despite its enormous growth and influence, NVIDIA's story is still being written. From a startup in a diner to a trillion-dollar tech titan, NVIDIA didn't just ride the wave of innovation, they created it. They saw the future of computing long before the world caught up. The story of NVIDIA is not just about chips and technology, it's a story of vision, risk, resilience, and reinvention. And as we move into an era defined by AI and accelerated computing, one thing is clear: NVIDIA will be at the center of it all.